So for our real estate clients that are safely sheltered in place, once the current ordinances are to be lifted, are there precautions that they should still be taking going forward?
Yeah, I think what we can anticipate that is going to happen is as the peak sort of winds down, if you will, in terms of the number of COVID-19 infections that are happening, there's still going to be a risk that if you did not get sick with it or were not exposed before, you could become infected and sick with it, even if it's not sort of actively in the community at the high levels that we're worried about right now. So I think we have to be honest that in reality, this is going to be with us for some time. We're going to get over that peak together. And what I would expect to see happen is, the ordinances around staying at home might be rolled off, but the number of people in a gathering or any one time could stay on. So in other words, you could see us not sheltering in place, but not getting in groups of more than 10. Because if you remember how we started this process, we kind of folded in each of those recommendations as it happened. We may back out in the same direction where, we tried to limit, some of the things around, continue to limit around mass gatherings in large group settings and things like that. So, for this type of a situation, that would mean things like open houses or other things like that may not be something that you're able to do, but you may be able to open up and have more interactions with people, and you may have a more limited ability to kind of show houses or property or things like that. So I think it is important to start thinking about, how you can restore kind of your new normal in terms of what you're going to be able to do. And I think it is very likely that this is going to be with us for some months. I do hope we'll be over a peak, so we'll feel a lot better in terms of the number of people that are getting sick, but I still think that the risk is going to be out there. The best plans are going to be to really think through this in a longer term, perhaps 18 months realistically, and really thinking through how you kind of work through each of those sort of relaxation of different measures, but still having some that are in place and that sort of thing.
Wow, 18 months.
Yeah. I wish I had good news. We've been looking at infectious disease modeling for a long time. And unfortunately, the things that we need are a vaccine, which we're probably 18 months away from, or there may be some treatment that would limit. In other words, you could get sick with coronavirus, but you wouldn't have a severe case. In other words, you could take some sort of medication that would prevent you from needing hospital care and things like that. I hope that's our probably best solution. I think we're a little bit a ways away from even that one as well. So we're still going to be at this for some time, unfortunately.
Well, anyway, Dr. Carlo, thank you so much for joining us. This has been incredibly insightful. But thank you so much for joining Matt and I. We hope we can have you back sometime soon.
Well, y'all stay safe, and I hope everything gets back to normal as soon as we can. But, we're doing the best we can, and thank you for having me on.
Thanks, John. It's always a pleasure. I appreciate your time.